If you're not sharing this information with your customers, you're just asking for big problems. What if I told you that the success of your painting and decorating business hinges on one crucial document that you may well be overlooking? Using this piece of paper can allow you to work the way you want to. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do to achieve all this and much more. Hi, if you haven't met before, my name's Trevor and I like helping small painting and decorating business owners achieve big results. I specialise in showing painters and decorators how to tackle the one thing they often hate, their admin, and I do this quickly and easily. Today, we're looking into something most people don't even give a second thought to when running a decorating business. Let me tell you though, that without this document, you're building your business on very shaky ground. However, if you spend the time to create this document, you're pretty much making your business bulletproof now and also in the future. Okay, let's make a start. In this video, I'm going to be talking about getting a set of terms and conditions in place for your business. Trust me, this stuff is really important and should be one of the first things you put in place if you're running a small trades business. If I'd known this before I started my decorating business, it would have saved me hundreds of pounds. Let me tell you a quick story. Years ago, when I first started out, I was asked by a customer to wallpaper a feature wall. No problem there. All I had to do was strip the paper that was there and re-wallpaper. Quite straightforward. So I turned up the first day with my stream stripper, start streaming the wall, and all of a sudden I heard that pop sound that you get when the plaster has come away and popped away from the wall. I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was just a case of patching it in. Turned out the whole wall that had blown, the plaster had come away. It was just rotten. So spoke to the customer, and basically the customer said, not my problem. So I ended up having to clear it all up, get a plasterer in, costing me sort of £600-700 to sort it out. But then from that day forward, I realised that I needed to get this covered in my terms and conditions. You trust people, but you need terms and conditions to just put some guidelines in. Now, I can hear you say, why do I need terms and conditions? Something like that won't happen to me. But it's not just about saving yourself money, because as a painter and decorator, or any other trade, T's and C's help make sure everyone knows what to expect when you carry out work for them. They provide legal protection, help to manage your payments, show professionalism, and also limit your responsibility for problems, and help to keep your projects on track. So I'm going to be listing 10 ways terms and conditions can start to help you run a better business. So let's start with number 1, establishing clear expectations. You know how most jobs are, full of surprises. Well, T's and C's can help you avoid these nasty problems. You can use them to spell out the scope of work, pricing options, terms of payment, and what to do if the customer changes their mind halfway through. There's no more of this, but I thought you meant, or wasn't that meant to include moments. Imagine you're painting a feature wall, your T's and C's say what paint you're using, the start and end dates, and what happens if Mrs. Jones changes her mind about the colour. Clarity is king. Number 2, legal protection. T's and C's give us a framework for resolving disputes and clarifying our liability. It's like a safety net for when things start to go south. Imagine if you spilled paint on a customer's expensive carpet. Your T's and C's can outline your liability and the steps you take to fix it, helping to protect you from an over-the-top claim. Number 3, managing liability. As we all know, mistakes can happen while we're doing our jobs. You can include disclaimers in your T's and C's to limit your liability, meaning you don't end up paying for your customer's misjudgment. Typically, when a customer wants to supply their own materials and then you discover the materials are substandard, T's and C's make it clear that the customer would be liable for the cost of additional materials, not you. Number 4, enhancing professionalism. Good T's and C's show that you're serious about your business. It's like when you turn up to the meeting looking smart, it impresses the customer and helps to build trust. Handing over a detailed T's and C's document with your quote shows the customer that you're thorough and professional. This should help them feel more comfortable when they come to hiring you. Number 5, streamline operations. A good standard set of T's and C's means you don't have to negotiate terms for every single job you do. It saves time and lets you focus on what you do best, making things look amazing. If you're painting multiple rooms, standard terms for things like payment schedules and what the customer is responsible for helps keep everything consistent. If you're finding this content helpful, please click the like button, or even better, click the subscribe button. The good news is all this is free, but it really helps this channel massively. So thank you. On to number 6, protecting cash flow. Late payments are like a slow leak in your wallet. As we all know, cash flow is the lifeblood of any business. T's and C's outlining payment terms and penalties for late payments help to keep the cash flowing in. Adding a late payment clause can encourage timely payments. This can help you to keep your business running smoothly and stress-free. Number 7, ensuring compliance with laws. We've all got safety standards and environmental laws to follow. T's and C's help ensure you're compliant and avoid possible fines. For example, by including waste disposal and safety standards in your T's and C's, the customer knows that you play by the rules, which helps to build more trust. Number 8, handling customer disputes. No one likes disputes, but let's be honest, they do happen. T's and C's provide a clear process for resolving issues without the courtroom drama. If your customer is unhappy with a finished kitchen ceiling, for example, by including a disputes resolution clause, this will guide you both through how the issue will be resolved. Number 9, building trust and transparency. Being open about your policy builds trust. I've found customers appreciate knowing exactly what to expect and where they stand. Detailed T's and C's on things like cancellations, rescheduling and refunds show transparency, helping to build long-term relationships. Number 10, adapting to business growth. As your business grows, your T's and C's can grow with you. Updating them to include new services or changes. If you start offering a new painting service, for example, you can simply update your T's and C's without having to start from scratch every time. Well, there you have it. These are my 10 key points to think about including if you're considering creating your own set of terms and conditions. Making your own T's and C's is fine, but it would make sense to have them reviewed by a legal professional to ensure they're legally sound. Well-crafted T's and C's are crucial for the success and protection of your painting and decorating business. They help provide a clear framework, protect against legal risks, enhance your professionalism and build trust. If you don't want to spend the time creating your own terms and conditions, I've included a link in the description box below to a set of legal documents you can buy that have been created for you and verified by a legal professional. Terms and conditions are one thing. However, if you want to make your business even better, it may be worth considering adding this next step to your quoting and estimating process to really improve the way you work.